love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too, especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver spoon elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
This flavor. Why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there. What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
What?
Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's rat pig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately. What with people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Agreed. Rapigs have tender, fatty meat. The taste can take some getting used to, but I would argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed. At first I wasn't sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water, but I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim? You have the weirdest tastes.
That's probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
So you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've got to admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat, after all.
That reminds me. I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl. I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. I want to go back to bed.
dispose of the trash.
Rending you apart!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Ah, hoo-hoo-hoo! Hoo! Hoo-hoo-hoo!
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Guess I misread the landing.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
That thing looks like trouble.
Quite. I doubt we'd fare well against it.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
I owe you one.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. I'll smash you!
Go for the weak point!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Take this!
Outstanding form! By the power of
Take this!
Finish without a
Now I
trace!
can carve through armor!
I'm in your debt, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it. What's a Nick?
The waters of creation magic is in!
Orochi's Fury!
Down on the ground!
Lunar
Soaring
corruption!
blast!
There you go!
Eagle
Fill
wave!
that up! Here goes! Hurry! Hear my call! Let's get
You're not retired
Being
killing me.
interrupted. I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Dohalim.
all day!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that!
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Razor Cyclone! Celestial River! Here, let me help!
Take this!
First aid!
No
Here
escape!
goes!
No escape!
Magna Ray! Annihilation!
Down on the ground.
Lightning!
Orochi's
Soaring
Soaring
Blast! Supernova! Here's a healing art! Dance in the wind!
This one's all mine!
It looks like you've got this one covered!
Eagle Wave!
Lightning Orb! Whoa!
I'm not done!
Into the fray! Spread! Hold on to your
Ah!
heart!
Eat
Here I
this!
come! Sleep now!
Orochi's Fury!
Okay, in a
Here I
bind!
go!
The waters
here
will
I
bring you
go.
down! Magic!
Amazing.
Orochi's Fury!
Tidal Wave! Lunar Corruption!
Orochi's Fury!
Lunar Blast! Back into the...
Coming through! Ha! now! Scarlet Inferno!
I can carve through armor!
None shall escape my
Blade
good.
inside me, yours to be let free!
This world! Alright,
Roach's Fury!
showtime!
A thrilling performance.
Eternal devastation! Dazzle!
Shine!
Radiant light! Orochi's Fury! Burn!
Regenerate!
Sleep now.
Orochi's Fury!
Free from regret.
More for the stockpile.
He who prepares it.
Naked the abyssal deep, clear for us a path. Anything in armor is all mine.
Aqua Serpent!
Burning thrust! Wind astral energy!
Sonic
Banana,
thrust!
let's go!
Pierce through!
Here goes! Radiant Pierce!
Raging
That'll bring
Luna
you down!
Storm!
Magic is there! Got it!
Bestow thy mystic
Now's our
mercy.
chance!
Burn in hell!
Holy land! Lunar
Orochi's
blast!
Fury!
Once and weak!
Allow me to help.
Is that a healing art?
It is.
Confiscated!
I can't ignore your
Sonic
pain.
thrust! I'll try to be more careful.
In a bind?
Orochi's Fury!
Thunderblade! Blah, blah, blah! Magic!
Benediction light.
Holy land!
Heal! I owe you one.
A freezing storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Freezing storm!
Negative
Sword
gate!
blade!
Rending you apart!
By the power of water!
Save you!
Resurrect!
Ah, not today!
Annihilation!
Orochi's Fury!
Hold on to your art. Here I come! May a thousand gales carry you to shreds! Hear my call! Dusty nail! Not in your dream! Pierce evil!
Orochi's Fury!
Illuminate the dark! Hug freeze land!
Rending you apart!
Holy land! Too much to handle? Never miss!
Take this!
Attack time! Dance in the wind! Far enough! Lunar correction!
I'll face you!
Do it! Energy!
Dance on the way!
In an instant! Impact Cross!
I'll grind you into dust! Dance on the wind!
Tempest whirl!
Penumbra!
The enemy is going all out!
Armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
What would I do without? Not on my watch!
Orochi's Fury!
Demon Land!
Hear my call!
Tornado drop!
Air blood!
Show thy mystic mercy! Don't get carried away!
Try harder!
Raging cascade!
Kill!
Magic is there! See?
Another incantation ruined.
Can't get out of
Close
this!
one! Here's a healing art!
smash you!
Magic is there! First
I'll
aid!
face you!
Cyclone!
Orochi's Fury!
Rupture!
Lunar corruption! Hold on to your art! Here I come!
Shattering of pieces! Elusive
Attack!
deity!
Healing circle!
I'll face you!
Nail struck!
This death shall not. I'm sorry to trouble.
You do the same
Now
for
done!
May a thousand gales! Annihilation!
Ignite!
This one's mine!
What in the world?
Dohalina!
I'm all right. I'm still standing.
It's over! Orochi's Fury!
Will this help?
Let me free you of the
Go get it! Rage cascade! Feel!
I couldn't make it in time.
More for I'll bring you back from death's abyss! This one's mine!
In a bind? Far enough! Now you see what I can do!
I'll bring you back from
earth.
death's abyss!
Stalagmite.
Lightning orb!
Rending you
Precipitation! Glacial
thy
spear!
mystic
Pierce
mercy.
evil! Freeze
Orochi's
laser!
Fury!
Thanks! Illuminate the dark!
Sonic
Magic
thrust!
is on! Pierce! Holy land!
Elusive deity! Demon Land!
Orochi's Fury!
Rage.
Let me free you of your power!
Healing circle! Violent darting wind! Freezing storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Crack blade!
Eagle Ray!
Ice tornado!
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic fission! Shine! Radiant
Orochi's
light!
Fury!
First aid!
Regeneration!
Raging storm! Celestial hammer!
Armor won't save you!
I'm ready!
Let us race
Further.
You'll pay for that!
Tunnel!
Ah! Eat dirt!
I'll bring you
Orochi's
back from
Fury!
death's abyss! Illuminate the dark! Resuscitation! Holy quiver!
I hope
Holy
this
land!
That move!
Take this!
Lightning
Here comes a
condensed!
big one!
Freezing I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Here, let me help. Photon First aid!
Shattering up! They
Blessed!
Blessed!
Holy land! Take care of
Execution!
Poodle.
Zack, stay away from my friend!
Lunar blast! Wasn't weak. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'll smash you!
Resuscitation!
Orochi's
There's a fight left in you. This one's mine.
Orochi's Fury! Burn in hell!
Here goes! By the power of flame!
Orochi's Fury!
Clear for us a path.
Shining supernova!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Orochi's Fury!
Will this help? Dance in the wind!
Elusive deity.
In here!
Begin.
Healing circle! Get on in there with the others! No more playing nice! Gemini Aqua! I'm ready! Holy Land!
Strike!
One more time!
Armor won't save you!
Radiant
Strike!
Strike! Here!
This one's all mine!
Annihilation! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Searing flame!
Ignite!
One final push.
Let's finish this off!
I'll do my best not to disappoint.
No escape!
Can't get out of this!
Puddle! Radiant Celestial energy! Here! Raging cascade! I'm out of ammo!
Take that!
Here's a healing now!
No escape!
Let's get you all back into the fray!
You're mine!
Tornado drive!
I'm not done!
Annihilation!
No escape!
I drink ready and ready! I won't give up!
This one's all mine!
Bloody
Orochi's Fury!
Resuscitation.
Raging cascade! I can't lose. In here! This'll come in handy.
You picked the wrong fight!
Elusive
Healing
deity.
circle!
Thanks!
Demon in the sky! The
gonna
enemy
die.
is going all out! Thanks so much! Annihilation! Flame!
Nothing gets by me.
Here's a healing arc!
Try harder! My turn!
Execute!
Here I come!
Just what I needed!
Take this.
Thunder! Lunar corruption!
Try
Raging
harder! My
cascade!
turn!
I'm all
You're
stocked
mine.
up!
Now!
Mega Ray! Red!
Try
Zero!
harder!
Kazam! Reload!
Rotating pile
Freeze
driver.
Lancer! You get
Breath
the
of
gist.
life.
In here!
My weary
All stocked up.
companion. Armor won't save you.
Mega Ray! Sure!
I owe you one. You're mine!
Burning! Where are you going?
You're
I can
finished!
do this
In
all
a
day.
bind.
The
None
flame
shall
inside
escape
me
my
yearns
blood.
to be let free!
This'll come in handy.
Ignite!
Ready and
You're
ready.
mine! Catapult!
Whoa,
Orochi's
hey,
Fury!
one at a time. Lunar corruption!
Pierce through!
In here!
Rotating
Lunar
fire
blast! Back
Pierce
into the
through.
fray! Get you all
I'll
tucked
face
away.
you.
Annihilation! Not on my watch!
Benediction light.
I'll smash you.
Lightning orb! More where that came from! An instant! Raging cascade! Let the marksman handle this!
Orochi's Fury!
Take this.
Freeze Lancer!
In a bind.
You get the gist! Lightning!
Ignite!
Steel!
Orochi's Fury!
Captivity! Art expert! Coming Gemini Aqua!
Penumbra! Shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Danins and Renins, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, You'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this. Callus. Calcify. Right. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
Hey.
Hey.
I guess... No way. Damn.
Whew. All right.
This is...
Thanks.